and welcome to my organized life, where I'm trying to get my life organized. If you're new to the channel, a big hello to you and thank you for being here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I sincerely appreciate it. So today is February 26th and I just got paid today, so we're going to be going through and doing my actual budget. Just a little bit of information here for anybody who might be new to the channel. I use the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. I bought the printable version and I've got it in this binder that I've kind of decorated with some Michael's crafting paper. I find that if I make my budgeting pretty, I am more likely to stick to it and do it because I like decorating things. So that is kind of my way of making it a little bit more fun. I did use some other online resources to kind of put this together, as well as using the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck workbook. So it's kind of a mix up of a bunch of stuff. Skip over to February. This was my current paycheck. So I'm just going to take my magnetic bookmark here. We'll end up bookmarking this one. So this will be my current paycheck now. Everything that I use and then some will be listed in the description box below. Aside from anything that I've got on Etsy, all of my Amazon stuff, which is mostly where I buy everything, it's all in one link that will take you to my idea lists, and they're all categorized. I've got like a budgeting one, a planning one, office supplies, and then some for my coloring channel. So everything's organized for you guys to go in and check it out if you're interested. I don't believe it's an affiliate link yet, but I'm hoping that I can figure it out to where it will be. So just a little bit of a disclaimer there. This paycheck goes from February 26th to March 11th. I've already gone through and put in my estimated numbers. So what I like to do is when I kind of have a general idea of how much I'm going to get paid, I go in or I kind of estimate my income. And then I use that to create like a mock budget. This is kind of what I would like to do with my budget, and then it kind of shows me how far off I am and then kind of how unrealistic it is per se. And then when I get my actual paycheck, then I go in and fill in the actual numbers. So that's how I like to do this. So I'm just going to name what I'm using as we go, and sometimes I still forget to do that, so please forgive me. I am a chaotic, organized and disorganized mess all at the same time. Here for the month of February, I've been kind of doing everything in pinks and purples. So I'm going to use this pink for my actual numbers, and then I'm going to use a purpley blue for, I do like to do my anything that comes off of my MasterCard or to do with my MasterCard in a different color. So these are the Parku erasable pens. These will be linked in one of my idea lists. I believe it's the budgeting one, but honestly I'm not sure. Budgeting and planning, if you're interested in anything on this channel, is most likely for you, and then office supplies maybe. Actually, you know what? Let's do the opposite. Let's do the actual numbers in purple, and then we'll do MasterCard numbers in the dark pink. So from Seb, I estimated that I would get $921. I actually got $988.99. Okay, so what I do is I take the amount of hours that I've worked in the 2-week pay period, and then I multiply that by my hourly wage. And then I put all of that information in an income tax calculator, so it kind of estimates for me how much of that paycheck will be going to tax and how much my net pay will actually be. And usually it's between $20 and $30 off. I usually make $20 or $30 more than it estimates. This is like almost, I think, like $60, so that's quite a bit more. I'm not sure why, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. Okay, so, and then the other job, I am estimating the $320, and then we will have a rollover. Okay, so this is what I've got. I had my accounts before. So I had $192 and then $14.04. Plus my cash I had was $70 and my change was $11.15. Ooh, throwing things around. So my actual rollover is $287.19. Okay, and then I'm actually going to use this line, since I don't have any other income this month, I'm going to use this line to subtract my benefits and my cushion. So I'm not going to include that in my workable income. I'm just going to take that right out so it doesn't mess my budget up. I tried that last paycheck and it seemed to have worked pretty good. I did it for the cushion. I didn't do it for the benefits. Now I'm thinking I should do that for any money that I intend on rolling over that, you know, I'm not actually budgeting to spend. If I'm not spending it, then I don't feel like it should be in this budget. So I think so far that's working, so far that's worked for me. So we'll see if it continues to do so. So I had $142 saved for my benefits from my last paycheck. And I'm actually, technically my benefits would be paid this month, but we actually just realized that every 3 months we get a little bit of extra money from the Alberta government. So we live in Alberta, we get Canadian child benefits, and then we also, every 3 months, we get an Alberta child benefit, I guess. I didn't even realize that because I hadnhadn't been tracking those payments, but now that I've actually looked at them in depth, I noticed that. So I think on those months, what Rain and I have decided to do, Rain is my fiance, rather than me paying him the benefits for those months, that money that he gets, because that money goes into his account, I set it up that way. So the child tax money that he gets for those months will go towards the benefits, and then he can just use whatever extra for whatever else we need. He pays the majority of the bills. So that's how we decided to do that. So this month I'm actually not going to be paying into the benefits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start saving up for next month's benefits with this month, because I would like to get a month ahead anyways, and that would be really awesome, because usually I've always got benefits and TELUS on the same paycheck, and those two are huge. So there's usually not a whole lot of saving room. So if I get a month ahead on my benefits, it should not be so bad. Hopefully, we'll see. So I actually have, I believe, 2 paychecks. Let's see if we flip to March here, because we've got our paycheck now, and then I've got my paycheck here. So I've got 2 paychecks in between where I need to pay my benefits. So I'm just going to save, I think I worked it out to $71 this paycheck, and then $71 in my next paycheck. So we've got 142 saved already, plus 71, plus 71, and that'll equal the 284, which will be awesome. So that's what I'm gonna do this time, I think. So we've got the 142 plus 71. So that's $213 so far that I need to save. And then also my cushion, I'm building that up by, I can't remember if it was $10 or $20 increments. I'm going up by $10 increments. So my last cushion was $50, so we're gonna add another 10, so add 60. So I want to subtract, and I'm gonna do this in pink, just so I don't get confused. Or maybe let's do this in red since we've already got pink on there. Okay, so minus $273. Okay, so $988.99 from Sev, plus $320 from my second job, plus $287.19 from my rollover. So that is the grand total of the income for this budget, and then we're going to minus the $273. Okay, so that should leave me with $1,323.18. And I'm just going to add that up again, because last paycheck I didn't double check this and it made things difficult. So 1323.18, looks like that's right. So let's go in and fill the rest of this out. So land tax will stay $125. The HP Instant Ink, pretty sure that's like $13.99. So we're just gonna go 14. And this is actually, this is a Walmart MasterCard one. So that should have been in a different color. Okay. So $14 there. Let's see, the Fortnite crew, actually benefits, let's see, we have $284 here. We're actually going to budget 0 for that because we're not spending any money towards benefits this month. We're saving money towards benefits. The Fortnite crew, I left that at a 0 because I wasn't really sure if I wanted the character for this month. Let's see if they've got a leaked image of the character. It's supposed to be a llama guy, which I think my kiddo is going to want. Me, not really sure. So I'm gonna budget $16 for this. Yeah, $15.99. So I'm just gonna bump that up to $16. And I'm pretty sure my kiddo will want it. So I'm gonna bump it up to that. And if I do end up wanting it, then I'll just take out of my miscellaneous fund. So that's what I'll do there. I do need $15 for Netflix. Leapfrog, I guess, is around $11. I'm gonna trust that here. These are kind of new subscriptions, so I'm not 100% sure. And then, let's see, TELUS is actually, and then, yeah, TELUS was $167.38. Yeah, I guess that's all of the bills that I'm covering with this paycheck. So let's add these up. So 125, 14, 16, 15, 11. Okay, so that equals $348.38. Just gonna double check that to make sure. Forgot to add the 0.38 there. So we're good there. Cab money, I'd like to bump this up to 70 for both of these. We'll see if I can do that. I would like to keep groceries at 200. We'll most likely change groceries based on the change from my rollover. Food, we'll keep that at 65. Miscellaneous, I'd like to do 100, but let me check my challenges here. I have to minimize on an envelope. So yeah, I'm gonna go 100 minus 25. So this is actually gonna be, yep, 75, okay. Beauty, I'll keep at 35 since I just got my nails done. Pet, we'll keep at 60. Okay, we'll add these up. So 575, double check that. Then here, anniversary, I believe these should all be kept the same. Holiday goals, 52-week challenge, birthdays, back to school, vacation. Yeah, so I usually count my cat money and my rollover if I don't spend it. And then I give the cats a new amount and then save what I didn't spend. But I did buy cat food, so we're not saving anything there. The February challenges, so that'll stay at 68. The March challenges might be different. I have to actually do math for that one. And then I do think that I'm also supposed to be saving for a couple new things. Let me just check my savings goals here. So Carbon's birthday, we're starting to save for that again. We've got that here. That dropped from $30 to $15 since we actually have the whole year to save. And then I actually want to start saving for Rain's birthday as well. And I want to put $30 a paycheck in for his. And then let me just check my other March savings challenge and I'll see how much I need to save for that. Okay, so I was right on that. I will be saving $50 from this paycheck. So let's add those up. So I already know that this is right because I kept all the numbers the same, but I added a $30 one, so we're $30 more than that one. So I'm not going to double check that. And then this is staying the same, so it'll be 50 and 75 and then 125. Okay, let's see where we're at with this. So we're going to take the $1323.18 that we have and we're going to subtract $348.38 from our bills. So it leaves us with $974.80. I'm not going to fill these ones in yet, just because I have a feeling I might have to change stuff if I have money left over or if I don't have enough. So then we're going to minus 575. Okay, not going to have enough. Okay, minus 430. Minus 125. Okay, so I'm $155 and change short for doing this. So I don't really want to take away from savings or debt, honestly. So I usually try and see if I can maybe budge on my envelopes. Let's drop lunch money to 60. So this total is going to change, so will this. I guess we can't budge on the bills, so this will stay $974.80 left over. Okay, so we're going to change lunch money. I'm going to drop miscellaneous down to 50. Okay, beauty I'm going to take out completely. So I know I'm not going to need that for a while. Okay, I'm going to nix birthdays. So we don't have any birthdays going on for a while. Most of them are in March, but I've got most of them covered already. So I'm going to drop cab money down to 56. Just because it is warming up, so I have been riding my bike a little bit lately, so I don't think I'll need quite so many cab rides. Let's actually cut lunch money down by another 10. We'll put that at 50. I'm going to challenge myself to bring more lunch to work. And then I think I'm going to bring the rest down with groceries. So be $158.80 for groceries. So if I did that all right, then we should end up with 0 at the end. So let's find out. So let's take our leftover here, so $974.80. So we're going to subtract $439.80. So that leaves us with $535. Minus $410. Leaves us with $125, which is exactly what we wanted. So that means our budget hit 0, which is good, because I like to zero-based budget. So I know a lot of people probably wouldn't take out of their groceries, but my plan for this is to save my miscellaneous money as much as possible. I don't want to spend that unless it's something that I absolutely need. So if I do need more grocery money, I will just take from my miscellaneous fund. I'm going to go over and transfer everything to here. Actually, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, like usual. I'm going to go through and highlight everything on here first. Also just going to highlight what's going to be paid with cash, what's going to be paid with debit, and what's going to be paid with my savings, which is basically just another checking account. So cash is going to be green, so we'll go through these. Netflix will be paid cash. All of my spending envelopes will be paid cash. Sinking funds are all cash. Debit. Some of my groceries will probably be debit. That's probably about it for that. And then savings, that's where I keep all of my money for my bills, is in my savings account, my savings checking account, whatever it is. So all of this will be coming out of there. And the same with that one. Okay, So this just helps so I can have a visual of everything, and then I also can write down everything I need cash for, because usually I'll miss Netflix a lot of the times. So I've got normal envelopes, so let's do sinking funds. So before I come up and do my cash denomination breakdown, I'm just going to come down here, and this is not something that everybody would need to do, but this just lets me know how much I can transfer over to my other account. So this is what gets paid with job number 2's money, which is $320. So that is where this also comes in handy. So everything in blue is what's coming out of the account that this money goes into. So it's everything that's coming out of this account this time. Just going to add that up. Okay, so that's how much I need to have in that account. So this tells me, when I'm looking at my accounts, I can see how much I can move and how much I need to keep in there. Okay, so I need $372.38 in that account. So if I subtract what's going to be put in that account from that, that should give me how much I need to leave. So I need to leave $52.38 in that account. Because if I leave that much, and then when I get the money from my other job, it will equal exactly what I need. So then from there, so $1,180.99 is what I have in there right now. So I'm going to go minus $52.38. This is how much I can pull, because I like to leave only bills in this account. And technically, oh, I've got other stuff in there right now, so this is wrong. These are the bills, but I've also got my cushion and my benefits saving in there too, so I got to keep that in mind. Okay, so benefits and cushion. So let's see, 273 minus 142 minus 71. Okay, so my cushion is $60 in there. So 273 minus 60, and then I've got $213 saved for benefits in there. So I actually need to add these in. So that's actually how much I need to leave in the account. So we're good there. A little bit confusing, but it's something I need to do to make sure I don't miss anything, because that's always a pain. Okay, so now, before we do our cash breakdown, let's go through what we've got for change here. So I think instead of doing my sheet like I normally do, I'm just going to try and put full amounts towards this stuff. So, you know, $20 can go towards vacation. So we don't need to pull any money there. $30 can go towards Rain's birthday. Don't need any there. Okay, 15 can go towards Netflix. Okay, so that'll give us the full amounts. All right. Have here So $5 can go towards back to school, and then I've got a lot of change here. So let's see. If I'm doing 56 cab rides, I'm used to doing 70, so that's gonna mess me up a little bit. So 56 divided by 7, so it gives me 8 cab rides. Let's see, so we're doing 4 cab rides a week. I like to have a week's change at a time, so I need $8 and change. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 there. Okay, let's do this differently. Okay, we're gonna do non-pencil, $6 here rather than the 8. That way it gives us an even 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, groceries, I'm not too worried about this not ending in a 0 or a 5 because some of that can stay in the account. So anything else that doesn't end in a 0 or a 5. So 52-week challenge ends at 27, so I want to put 2 of these dollars towards that. And February challenge ends in an 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, so I can put $3 towards that. This is actually working out perfectly. Okay, and then we've got 20 cents left. Okay, so for this, my already have is $81.20. So that means that I want groceries to end in 20. We budgeted $158.80 for groceries. If I subtract $100.20, so we would leave $58.60 in the account. So this, anything in brackets is left in account. So then we would be taking $100.20 in cash. I think the rest of this is pulled in cash. I don't think there's anything else that I need to keep in the account. So hopefully that works. Let's add this up and see where we're at there. If we take this number minus what we already have, it should equal the number that we're pulling out. So minus 81.20. So we should be pulling out $800, which would leave, let's see, 855.61 plus, let's see, the 1404 that's already in my account. So that would minus 800, so that would leave $69.65. Should only leave $58.60 in there, but it leaves an extra $11.05. I think unfortunately that means that something's off. Okay, I think I found it. So I forgot to highlight this. Leapfrog also comes out of that account. Okay, so we've got land tax, HP, Fortnite crew, Leapfrog. I don't know how I missed that. TELUS and Walmart MasterCard. Okay, so again, that's going to change this. So it's always good not to rush your budget and make sure that you're double checking stuff. Sometimes even triple checking. It might save you a lot of work in the long run. So minus 320, so we need to leave $336.38. See, had I not have checked this, I would have pulled out too much and I wouldn't have been able to pay my Leapfrog together with all my Walmart stuff because that saves me transaction fees. Okay, so 1180.99 in the account minus 336.38, so I can pull $844.61. Okay, so if we add the $14.04 that's already in that account, so that will be what will be in that account. We'll be pulling $800 out of it. It leaves $58.65. So $58.60 is what we're supposed to have in there. I did find another nickel in my wallet after I'd closed my budget, and I forgot to include it in here, so I'm not too worried about that. I know exactly where the 5 cents came from, so this is exact. This is perfect. Okay, so now let's do our breakdown. So we've got 100, 50, 20, 10, and 5. And actually we could put already have in here. That might be easier because I don't really use this column for anything. So I already have 2, I already have 5, I already have 3, and then for these we can just write down that we have the full amount. So I'm just going to double check that I do. Perfect. Still keeps it somewhat clean, uses a column. Now we can figure out what we need. So I'm just gonna go in with a different pen. Okay, so we need 56 for cab money. We already have 6, so we need 50. Okay, so I'm gonna keep these all high denominations because I want to adjust my sinking funds again since it's the end of the month technically. 50 for cab, 50 for lunch. So $100 bill for groceries. Food would be 50, 65. Miscellaneous would be 50. Beauty, we don't need anything. Pet, we need 60. Anniversary, we need 15. Carvin's birthday, we need 15. Holiday goals is 55. So the weekly challenge, we need 27. We already have 2, so we need 25. Back to school, we already have 5, so we need 10. Puppy, we need the full amount, so 100. 10, 15. 68 minus 3, so we still need 65 for the February challenge, so 50, 65. March, we need the full 50. 50, 60, 70, and 5. And then we already have Netflix. And this one will be 40, and if we add this all up, it should equal 800. So 40 plus 70 plus 40 plus 450 plus 200 equals 800. So that is perfect there. All right, so I'm going to leave this here as the budget complete. If you guys like this video, would you please give it a thumbs up? And if you'd like to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe and ring the notification bell if that's something you're interested in. So far doing the budgets is still a little bit rough, but we will definitely get there. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the journey with me. I seriously appreciate you guys and thank you so much for watching. That's everything. So as always, guys, take care and hopefully I'll see you next time. All right, bye.